ये है आपकी आवाज़ all the time. 107.4 Radio Noida. 107.4 Radio Noida. 107.4 Radio Noida. 107.4 Radio Noida. ये है आपकी आवाज़. ये है आपकी आवाज़. ये है आपकी आवाज़. ये है आपकी आवाज़.
जिन खुशियों पे हक है मेरा छीन लूंगी उन्हें. मेरे होंगे अब रास्ते मेरी ही मंजिल है. देखेगा ज़माना पड़ेगा पछताना. जो भी मैंने खोया पड़ेगा लौटाना. आवाज़ मेरी जो बन चुकी थी खुल के अब निकले. That's why my homies अभी तो पार्टी शुरू हुई है. अभी तो पार्टी शुरू हुई है. अभी तो पार्टी शुरू हुई है. अभी तो पार्टी. Hello all my lovely listeners. So what are you doing this Sunday evening? Chilling, I'm assuming. Well, Pooja Mishra's back with a 1 hour of heart to heart on Abhi to Party Shuru hui hai. Only on Radio Noida 107.4 FM. Well, today we are going to be talking about a film that's grossing millions at the box office. But quite honestly, we are more concerned about the concept behind it. I'm talking about the blockbuster hit Sultan. So you remember the days when our little brothers or sisters used to tug at us and force us to sit with them over a bucket of popcorn watching WWE? So who are you vouching for? Hulk Hogan or The Rock? And I remember those days pretty clearly, and I was just like, I don't watch all that. I don't like watching people beating each other up. I'm much of Mahatma Gandhi's daughter, you know, ahimsa and all that. But then came this film and turned everything around. How did it do that? Well, we're going to be discussing that over the next 1 hour. For now, how about kickstarting the party with this song only on 107.4 FM Radio Noida. And in case you want to drop me a line, you can always do so by WhatsApping me on 09582751074. And if you're much of a mail person, you can drop me a mail on info@radionoida.fm. And for those who don't know, as we speak, we live stream on www.radionoida.fm.
You are listening
107.4 FM.
And today we are talking about wrestling, which as a form of sport has never really excited me until I went and saw this film Sultan. So what was so goddamn amazing about the way the sport was portrayed in the film? Well, I would just say it began with digging up the roots of the sport, which probably did initiate in small town akhadas with a simple sport of kushti. And then it went on to develop further with more international hints and actions into MMA, which was very beautifully projected in the film. And I think what touched everybody's heart was the fact that we had Salman Khan as a small town wrestler who had probably given up on himself, and then he gets back onto track, onto a more advanced form of wrestling that he's never experienced. He's older, he's less fitter, but he finds his calling and goes out there and patkos them all. I think that calls for some music, don't you? Only on 107.4 Radio Noida with yours truly, Pooja Mishra.
Get up!
You're listening to Radio Noida 107.4 FM.
What's up?
Another thing that really hit home for me as far as Sultan was concerned was the fact that we actually got to see gender equality. So we had the hero being this wrestler who's winning all these medals, but even the heroine, that's Anushka Sharma, got an opportunity to wrestle. So I would say 3 cheers, hip hip hooray for Bollywood to have an equal platform for both the actors, be it male or female. So it was amazing seeing a daughter and a father having a dream of getting international acclaim for wrestling, and then this vagabond comes along and gets embroiled in their enthusiasm and becomes a wrestler himself. Somewhere along the way, the daughter loses track of her dream as she gets married to the vagabond who's now a world champion in wrestling. And then they separate and there's heartbreak. But what's really heartwarming is that in the end, he actually helps her realize her dream, gets her back into the ring, and fulfills all her aspirations. That's so sweet and so romantic. I've noticed in real life, women's aspirations and dreams have always been left hanging. So it was really heartening to know that everybody finally got to fulfill all that they felt they were planted on Mother Earth for. On that note, let's go listen to some music and celebrate this moment of equality by staying glued to Radio Noida 107.4 FM with me, Pooja Mishra. खुशियों पे हक है मेरा छीन लूंगी उन्हें मेरे होंगे अब रास्ते मेरी ही मंजिल है देखेगा ज़माना पड़ेगा पछताना जो भी मैंने खोया पड़ेगा लौटाना आवाज़ मेरी जो बन चुकी थी खुल के अब निकले. That's why my homies, Abhi the party शुरू हुई है. अभी तो पार्टी शुरू हुई है. अभी तो पार्टी शुरू हुई है. अभी तो पार्टी. Well, I must talk about the music of Sultan. After all, in Bollywood films, music is such an integral part of the story. It builds the mood, it takes the story forward, and obviously, it stays on in our brain way after the film is over as we hum along. Quite honestly, when I heard the music of Sultan on the radio and hadn't seen the visuals that were along with it, it seemed okay, quite nice, but not like blowing my mind yet. And then I went into the theater and saw the soundtrack along with the visuals. It was so in context that I just can't stop humming. And especially the Haryanvi song, Jag Ghumya. That was so sweet and romantic. Well, I would say my favorite would be Baby Ko Bass Pasand Hai. That was so quirky and crazy. So celebrating different kinds of moods, different kinds of music, I think we better cut into some music and enjoy the same. On Abhi to Party Shuru Hui Hai, exclusively on Radio Noida 107.4.
You are listening.
107.4
Hello, hello, hello. Now it's that time when I actually speak to you guys. So get cracking with my WhatsApp number 9582751074, or you can drop me a mail on info@radionoida.fm. And in case you didn't know, I'm live streaming as I speak on www.radionoida.fm. And we have a caller. Hello.
हेलो मैडम, राम राम. मैं जितेश पोतवाल बोल रहा हूँ.
कहाँ से?
मैडम मैं पलवल से बोल रहा हूँ, पलवल से, हरियाणा.
हरियाणा. वेल, वेलकम टू अभी तो पार्टी शुरू हुई है. आज तो हम आपके ही प्रदेश की मूवी के बारे में बात कर रहे थे, सुल्तान. आपने देखी?
जी मैडम, भाई गैस थे, हम देखे, बहुत बढ़िया मूवी है।
आपको गर्व नहीं महसूस हुआ कि हरियाणा को उन्होंने बिल्कुल वर्ल्ड मैप पे डाल दिया? क्योंकि अब हम सब आपके पास आने वाले हैं ट्यूशन फीस के साथ, क्योंकि हमें भी हरियाणवी एक्सेंट चाहिए।
जी 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 मैडम, हम लोग भाई लोग ये बात करते हैं सारा टाइम। हरियाणा में हमारे कुश्ती बहुत खेली जाती है, बहुत अच्छा लगता है मूवी में।
वेरी गुड।
मैडम मैं शो सुन रहा था आपका, पिछले हफ्ते भी अभी सुना मैंने। अभी आप पिक्चर बना रहे हो, आपका चार्ट बना रहे हो आप?
ओह, आपको भी मेरी प्रोडक्शन हाउस की डेब्यू बॉलीवुड फिल्म जड़ का भाग बनना है? वेल, इट्स वेरी सिंपल। आप बस मेरी वेबसाइट पे लॉग ऑन करिए www.pwojamrraofficial.com और वहाँ पर एक फॉर्म भरिए and I will surely call you to be a part of my film.
बहुत बढ़िया मैम, क्या बात है। मैं पिक्चर में काम करूंगा। हरियाणा के ऊपर हो गई है
जी, वो सब तो आपको बाद में पता चलेगा, पर फिलहाल आप मेरी वेबसाइट पे लॉग ऑन करें और फॉर्म भरें जिससे हम आपको संपर्क कर सके। Very nice talking to you. Thanks so much for calling.
You're listening to Radio Noida 107.4 FM.
So I hope you enjoyed today's episode of Abhi to Party Shuru Hui Hai, where we were talking about Sultan, the movie that's got everybody riveted. But before I sign off for this week, I want to talk about the bottom line, the moral of the story as far as the film Sultan is concerned. Well, for me, I derived two important life lessons from the film. The first being one should never get arrogant and keep their feet on the ground. And the second one, that never ever give up on your dreams. This is me, Pooja Mishra, signing off with a line from the film Sultan, which says, "We are sports people, we don't give up." जिन खुशियों पे हक है मेरा, छीन लोगी उन्हें। मेरे होंगे अब रास्ते, मेरी ही मंजिल है। देखेगा ज़माना, पड़ेगा पछताना, जो भी मैंने खोया पड़ेगा लौटाना। आवाज़ मेरी जो बन चुकी थी, खुल के अब निकले। That's why my homies, अभी तो पार्टी शुरू हुई है। अभी तो पार्टी शुरू हुई है। अभी तो पार्टी शुरू हुई है। अभी तो पार्टी